she does. We're live.
Hi guys! Oh my gosh! Farm camp is happening! I'm so excited. Hi Alice. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Are you having fun at farm camp? Awesome. You can put that in our worm. Here, put it in the worm hotel. In our compost bin. Thank you!
Oh, this is awesome.
You guys, we're talking about worms today. I'm so excited. I'm Farmer Steph with Farm to Table Kids. As you can see, farm camp season has begun, and I'm so happy. This is Dell. Hi. She is a junior counselor with us this year.
Oh, nice.
Dell has been farming with us for 5 summers.
5 summers?
5 summers.
Wow.
So she is my little farm girl, and she helps me with everything. And she's going to talk to us about, we're going to make compost tea together, okay?
Yeah. That's
with
awesome.
The worm castings. Hi, Mateo. Hi. Hi. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take some Coast of Maine worm castings. Let me show you what this looks like, because here, Dell, you put out your hands. All right. Look at how dark and rich that is. It's so incredible. So I want to show you what we've done. We are going to show you how to make your own compost tea. So this is compost tea that I started 24 hours ago. So that's been soaking overnight. And what we're going to do, all you need is a 5-gallon bucket, access to water, and preferably Coast of Maine earthworm castings. Okay, is this the Wiscasset blend?
It is.
Okay, so this is the Wiscasset blend when you go to your local nurseries. And as you can see, the reason why we love using that at the farm is like, it speaks for itself. Look how gorgeous that is. So Dell, go ahead and put that right in this. This is Remay. I'm basically using it as a cheesecloth. And so we're going to take 4 of these packets and dump 4 packets right in there. And what we're going to do, a lot of people will make, this is awesome, a lot of people will make compost tea with aerators in their buckets. And Coast of Maine has an awesome video with Mary showing us how to use an aerator to be able to make the compost tea overnight. It's an awesome video. I think it's only 10 minutes. You should totally look at that. This is another way to do it. This method involves kids, and not as much.
I like it involving kids, and she's doing a wonderful job too.
Yes, Dell's doing an amazing job. So what we're doing is we're going to put the Wiscasset blend into this Remay, and we're basically making a giant tea bag. And it's going to look like this. And as you can see, it's like cheesecloth, so it just gets all the awesome nutrients out of the worm castings. And this has just been steeping in there overnight. But as you can see, just from the color of the water, it has really great nutrients already in the water there. So now
that's going to be teeming.
Dell's
awesome.
Got this all filled up. We're going to just tie it in a knot so it doesn't come out.
Yep.
And then, Dell, you're going to take that empty 5-gallon bucket right there. Yeah. And bring it right over here. So this is just all tied into the satchel here. There are no holes in here because we want to make sure we get the nutrients out. And we're just going to tie this right to the handle. And Dell's going to start filling up the bucket. And Dell, what I like to do is just like when you're steeping real tea at home, you want to pour the water over the tea bag. So you're going to water right over the tea bag. Brilliant. Okay. And then as you can see, as Dell is doing that, you can actually see nutrients already seeping into the water. A lot of people like to use aerators. They like to add maybe some fish emulsion or algae. You can absolutely do that. I might add some of the salmon fertilizer to this. It's a liquid salmon fertilizer we get from Coast of Maine. But if you just have Wiscasset blend, put it in some kind of cheesecloth, towel, an old t-shirt is totally fine. And then let it seep in a 5-gallon bucket or any bucket that you have, overnight preferably, and then just water it direct to your garden. It's awesome foliarly, it's awesome on the soil. You can use it in watering cans or in a spray, whichever you want, but it's great for the kids to learn about worms. As you can see, I have our fancy worm hotel.
I love this.
Here.
This is amazing.
This worm hotel is amazing. It's every layer is different. So there's like compost on top, and then you get to like straw and cut grass. and then it goes to soil, and then eventually down below, it actually turns into worm castings. It will look like the dark, rich soil that we were just looking at. So it's pretty incredible to show kids that what is one of the healthiest things that we can put in the soil that comes from worms? That's what I want.
Well, and the other thing is, so what you're doing in here, you're putting worms in here to eat everything. How are you capturing the poop when you do this?
Down here,
so it's filtering through. This is okay. That's what we weren't.
It goes from like solid all the way, but we just put this together this morning.
So it's yep.
So it's probably empty down.
That's what I wanted to.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure the people in the audience understood that.
So everybody at Farm Camp, we make worm hotels, and so everybody made a worm hotel today, and we gave a wonderful lesson about worm castings and spoke about the coast of Maine worm castings because there's nothing like it. So just think, this is basically nutrients from worm castings just mixed with water, and then you give it to your kids with watering cans and have them go to town. Hey, Emmy and Emily, could you show these lovely people how we use our worm castings to water sunflower forests? Let me show you. Where are watering cans? The watering cans? Yeah, go get watering cans. We're going to show them how to water it. So Cameron, does anybody that's tuning in right now, do you have any
There are not questions. One of the things that Mary mentioned was that the bags that you use are special bags for you. Those won't be available at a garden center, but the packaging is the same color and it comes in an 8-quart bag. So you can find them all over the place.
Also, these worm castings are amazing just to top dress with. And by that, I mean, you can take this and just sprinkle it right into your garden beds. I could even just put it right in. We can sprinkle it just like this, right into our raised beds, and then just use your fingers, just comb it into the surface. That's all you need.
Well, and the other thing with what you're doing with the tea is that becomes instantly plant available food. It'll take a little bit longer with the top dress with the worm castings for that to get into the soil, but that's the cool thing
about that too is that you don't have to worry about the potency, sun damaging or anything like that to the leaves. It's totally organic and ready to go. So Emmy, you're going to take this and show Cameron how you can water direct with worm castings. Bring it right over to the slide. How about you?
Do you love watering out here? Yeah.
It's fun to water it and take care of the farm and all the plants there.
And see, that will get right into those plants immediately, have an impact. It won't burn anything or be too hot.
Yeah.
That's going to start making those plants perk right up. They're pretty good anyways. They look great. Do you have a favorite plant?
Yeah, I like broccoli. There's lots of broccoli here that you planted. Because last year, a lot of the kids said plant some broccoli. And the whole entire community planted that here.
This is a wonderful sunflower forest. Kind of fun to play in too, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't sit down the slide anymore. To be honest.
So that is how you make very simple compost tea without using an aerator or bubbler. You can absolutely take it to the next level and do that with the bubbler that you get from your local aquarium store. But that's a great way to add nutrients to your water in a really simple way. So, unless you guys don't have any questions, we're going to get back to farm camp and we are going to go worm hunting!
That's awesome. Thanks for joining.